Hi, Leo. Well, this is the reading that found you today. These are the cards that flipped out for you. Leo, I have to tell you, several other signs received the Tower in their reading. It's not always a bad thing. It talks about a big, beautiful shift. And when I say beautiful, I mean, think of it this way. Say you're on an island that at one point you loved or thought you loved, and the mountain on the island explodes. Turns out it's a volcano, and you get out just in the nick of time. Okay. That's sort of like a tower moment. I feel like that analogy may resonate with this because I feel like you get out of something just in the nick of time. You see the danger that's coming, or in some cases, it may not be danger, but rather I'm getting deceit or dishonesty. You can catch someone before they're even dishonest with you. You can anticipate maybe a behavioral pattern. For some of you, it is actually physical. It's like a physical location. For some of you, this is something where I'm getting natural disasters even in a physical location. And you sort of had an inkling that, okay, the weather's going to get really bad here. We need to move, So I'm getting that kind of energy. You seeing something in advance and taking the necessary steps to get yourself to safety, to peace, to serenity. It's a return to serenity. So what's interesting here, of course, the first card that flipped out for you is the Tower. And it starts off like that. So I feel like we're starting off this reader right now at this moment. You're realizing something, okay? And it's going to shift you in a new direction. Now, the Tower doesn't always have to be something bad. I mean, you win the lottery, that's a tower, escaping something that no longer serves you. So if you look at that, like, okay, well, I couldn't afford a car before, now I can, you're escaping something that no longer serves you. You're escaping something that is not built on a solid foundation. And I feel like, Leo, you thrive on a solid foundation and you will not tolerate anything less. Okay. So I get for some of you, this is an actual physical place. And for some of you, this is something within a relationship that you are no longer tolerating. Again, a behavioral pattern. I'm looking at the lightning here coming down, and it's kind of like a flash. You get a flash of someone's personality or a glimpse of the weather to come in your location. For some of you, it may even be something in the way of danger. For example, if you let's say you live in a neighborhood that for the longest time was a wonderful neighborhood, and suddenly you notice that there's police tape around one of the houses down the street, and you realize there's some things going on in that house you had no clue of. You suddenly don't want to live in that neighborhood anymore. Again, that kind of energy of you being on top of your game. Now, the next card that flipped out was Strength. And this is interesting because you got 3 major arcanas here. So this is a big move for you. It's a big deal. But Strength here does speak to sort of addressing situations, having the courage to address situations. Strength, this is you, Leo, all over it. And you don't have any problem with this. You are embodying this. You own this card here. So when I think of you battling your demons, and I think of you looking danger right in the eye and doing something about it. You look at this character here, this is a story out of Scotland, but she's just like, try me. Don't even cross me, It's that kind of energy, Leo. I really admire this energy. I think we can all be inspired by it. And this may very well be why you have such impeccable leadership capabilities. It's innate. It's like it's instinctive for you, whereas some people would look at this tower situation. Oh, but I really like this house. If they did something down the street, that doesn't have anything to do with me. And then next thing you know, the whole, neighborhood's in bedlam, and they're like, oh, why is this happening to me? Because you didn't do anything about it, Leo, on the other hand, is going to do something about it. I feel like this strength here, you are focusing on your peace, and I'm getting serenity. Like I will be serene. I will be serene. you know, but sometimes it does take that. It does take you standing up to something or facing something head on. And I feel that very strongly. Again, I'm getting two major scenarios. With one, it's a person who is starting to show little signs of deviation from their lovely facade, so to speak. And whereas others of you, I do feel like this is a location that has become dangerous. Okay, whether it be the, neighborhood itself or actual weather. I don't always get that with the tower, but I am getting, for some of you, you might want to look out for the weather. The actual weather could be dangerous. Now, finalizing this, we have the moon. And this is you, again, not only just facing the unknown and the secrets, the illusions, you're facing it head on and almost in a whimsical way. Almost in I'm getting a sisterhood. And you don't have to be a woman. Okay, of course, we know gender is fluid in tarot. But in this moon, of course, she's depicted as a woman. It's Princess Kaguya, or I can't remember how to say her name. Forgive me. But she and the moon are like sisters. You're in touch with the natural world. You're in touch with the spiritual world. You're understanding this path that you're taking. She's walking across this bridge in this beautiful dreamlike state. So you get your peace, you get your serenity, and she's looking at this moon almost with gratitude, like, thank you. Thank you, I needed that. Thank you for the guidance. For some of you, this is ancestral guidance, but the interesting thing is, if I had to tell a Leo, you have nothing to fear, a Leo already knows, I don't fear anything. I'm just going to take care of this. All right, my loves, I really hope this helped. Until next time, over and out.